Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for the week of June 27th through July 3rd of 2022. So we have most of your cards out here. I've got a couple more left to come out, and we'll just see then what your angels want to say for this week. I'm sure I've told you many, many times before, but I am also a Scorpio. And so I just kind of, well, I recognize, of course, that it is my reading as well. When I'm working, I'm not at all thinking of myself. I'm thinking only of, what's coming in, what's coming through. I'm projecting out to all of you who are watching or, are ever likely to watch. And so then the message becomes for everybody. All right, let me have a look here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's get into this. The first card that came out is Prioritize. Archangel Metatron, who I work with a lot, Metatron, says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So it's like, yeah, there's always stuff to do, but what has to get done first, right? Figure that out. Or, okay, they're just telling me you already know that. So get working on that. There's a lot of different things, but when you kind of feel a little bombarded by all of them, then just slow it down, push them away, choose the one thing that has to get done right now and work hard on it. Do it. And I don't mean do hard physical work, right? Because all these things, like, it feels like it's like, oh my God, I have so much to do. And it just makes you tired just thinking about it. And so pick one, focus upon it, do it. Like, don't drag your feet, don't delay, don't let yourself get distracted by so many other things. Pick that thing, do it, and get it finished. Stroke it off the list. And then go to the next thing, right? So, yeah, make a list is what they're saying. Make a list, and that way you can even number the things on that list and put them in order of priority. If somebody tries to interrupt and wants you to change that or add something new to the list, well, figure it out in terms of priority, right? And if it just doesn't fit, tell the person, I'm sorry, you're going to have to handle that because I can't right now, right? Priorities. Yeah, priorities. And it could shift, it could, move, like it can be fluid. You don't have to be rigid about it, but you do have to do it. Sometimes on that list, we'll be having a nap. Shocking, right? Sometimes that will be on the list. Sitting down with a big glass of water and taking the time to drink it. Right? Okay. So make sure that that's what you're doing, because it feels like there's like this lots and lots of these tiny little details that keep slipping under the radar kind of and taking all your time and attention. And they are not the priority. All they're doing is using up your time and your attention. Okay. All right. Now, are you going on vacation? You taking time away for you, making that a priority? That's beautiful. You need this. It's other people need it too. I don't know, like, where does that fit in with you getting a vacation? I don't understand that part, but that's what I'm being told right now, that other people need it too. So take your vacation. Take the time to do it. They just jumped in here a little bit with money. It's like, it's okay. Don't be ridiculous with money, but you can do it. You know for yourself what your situation is. Please don't spend the rent money or the mortgage money on a vacation. But when you can, then You know that it's fully justified for you to have a break. Now, this could be an actual, going somewhere further afield or whatever, and an actual vacation as we perceive it to be. Or it could be a break for the afternoon. It could be a weekend away. It could be, any number of things. So whatever this means to you, it could be laying in your hammock in the backyard for the day, right? Just as we said with the priorities list, sometimes on that list is a nap, right? So any of those things will qualify as a vacation. Maybe it's a vacation from cooking for the weekend, right? Whatever it might be, take it. You need that break. Okay. And yeah, moving forward. Absolutely. So what's next for you? Moving forward fearlessly. Do you see in the picture, she's choosing her steps wisely, but she's definitely making those steps, taking those steps. And so you have something new-ish on your horizon, something that you've been stepping into. You've been evolving, and now this new thing that's coming is just about here. It's like that's what they're giving me, is it's okay, here it is, time to go, time to do this, time to get moving, accomplish that, time to get the movement. It's all about the movement. It's about starting the new thing with confidence, because you know what you're doing. Like, so some of you, it feels like you're kind of shaky in the confidence area at the moment, and so there's things that you want to be starting, you want to be trying, but you keep procrastinating doing the step, taking the next step. So, for example, if this was you changing jobs, you keep procrastinating about, updating your resume and starting to actually send it out and things like that. And you use these little like bullshit excuses that, oh, the timing's wrong, or this is happening, or I'm doing that instead, or blah, 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 whatever it is. You need to stop using those excuses, and you need to get off your butt and do it. Take the steps. What is the worst that could happen? Nothing, right? The worst is nothing. And so that's where the fearlessly comes in. There is nothing to fear with this. Okay. All right. As you do step forward, as you kind of embrace your foot dragging, right? And get to the point where, okay, I'm going to do it. And then you do it. Then comes the prosperity. Then comes the prosperity. You've been wondering how come that's been slow to reach you, or it's enough, but it isn't wildly more than enough, which is what you want, right? And that's where it is. Your procrastination, your hesitancy has slowed this down. So when you stop hesitating, when you go ahead and start the movement, then the prosperity can also move in your direction. You're the one to control that. All right. Okay. Now, okay, go this one next, angels say. I was just asking what order, the last two cards. Your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. This is Archangel Uriel. So yeah, same thing that we've just been talking about. Do it. Do it. There's nothing bad that can possibly happen from this. It's we're, that priority list again, right? Making sure you're putting things in the right order and actually acting on them. And that is what ticks things off on your list. And that's what gets the action. That's what gets the flow. That's what creates all the new sparkly, fluffy stuff. And brings you joy, brings you prosperity, brings you action. And like, don't wait for anything. Don't wait for, oh, so-and-so is going to be doing this on that day, or, like, don't wait for the vacation to be over. Do it now. At least some of it, right? Yeah, you can take a break during vacation, but get it going first. Okay. This is really important. This is really important that you get going on this. All right. Okay. And a portion of your week talks about your children and perhaps your parents, or perhaps you are the parent, or maybe you're the child, whatever direction that goes, having interactions with your beautiful family. Look at that picture. That is amazing. It's subtle, and yet it's right there. So they're beautiful. As you interact with your children, whether you're teaching them things or whether they're teaching you things, the same with your parents, just try to savor that time and enjoy it and have fun. And, like it feels like there's some dedicated time spent with your kids this week, or your parents, maybe even grandkids, however that works out, right? And being a parent, how you do that depends upon the age of the child. So, for myself, my parents both are no longer living on this planet with us, but I do communicate often and regularly with them. And my children are all adults. And so the things that I mainly had to teach them, I've long since taught them, except for the things that come up, periodically or whatever. And I have grandchildren. And so the more time I get to spend with them, the better I like it. And hopefully they do too. And so, the main lesson is to simply love the time spent with them, with the kids, the grandkids, if you still have parents living with your parents. And again, the parenting ability or style or need depends upon the ages of everyone involved, right? But no matter what the ages are, have fun. Have fun. Just enjoy each other. Okay, so here we have the daily guidance cards, and we'll see what, there it is. Trustworthy guidance is our last bit of wisdom. You have received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayer. So here's this, we're back to the brilliant idea, right? This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it. So now we're back at that moving forward. Knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. There you have it. Everything you need is right there at your fingertips. Okay, beautiful. Well, Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you immensely, and I love you. and I'll see you next time.